This is the third take of this video because I keep leaving shit out. Okay, so Jen, we just got off the phone and I'm gonna make you a video on this thing because I didn't make one before. I thought I did, but I didn't. Okay, so again, Kimsung Slim 2R. Very simple. I'm sending you mine, one of the two that I have. Alright, so charging port uses the same cable as your AIO. This is your button. 4 lights means it's on, or 4 lights means it's fully charged. 3, 2, 1 means it's dying. The red light just lets you know that it's on. It's working, it's hitting. If you ever hit this and the red light doesn't come on and it's not producing vapor, that means you've accidentally locked it by hitting it 5 times quick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna flash, and now it's actually locked. It's the same thing as your on-off mechanism, except this doesn't turn off, it just locks it. So like if I try to hit it right now, there's no red light, there's no vapor. So I just hit it 5 times. Comes back on. Good to go. Okay, so unlike yours, tank and coil is all one unit. This literally just snaps on, snaps off, snaps on, snaps off. The little gold things in here and on here are your magnets that just keep it locked in together. Alright, now the thing I don't like about this device is this. Okay, so this little plastic piece right here is your stopper, and that's how you fill it. You got to take that little plastic stopper out and then open a hole to fill the liquid. The thing I don't like about that is the stopper is not connected to the device, so it's really easy to lose if you take it out and accidentally drop it. I can do it with my fingers even though I have no fingernails, but I would recommend biting it off. There's a little lip on it. I don't know if you can see it in the video. See the little lip right there? That hangs off the edge, so I normally just bite it and pull it off and make sure I don't drop it and put it somewhere on the table. That way you don't lose it, because dropping this thing in a dark room or on carpet is a bitch. And if you lose that, you kind of got to buy a new one of these because there's nothing you can put in there to replace the stopper. So make sure you don't lose this. And then every time you get a different one of these, my recommendation is throw it away, but take the old stopper out and put it in a cup somewhere in a cabinet. That way, if you happen to ever take one out and lose it and drop it somewhere, you have the extras from your previous ones to go back to in case that ever happens. Because paying $8 because you lost this tiny ass little piece of plastic sucks. Now they are $8-ish, which is more than coils, but like I said, these do last a lot longer than coils. Okay, so once you have your stopper out, you're going to fill it through that little hole. You can clearly see the liquid in there. Now there's 2 chambers in here. This one chamber will never have liquid in it. That's just where the air comes through the mouthpiece, you know. So this is the chamber you fill up, and it holds 2 milliliters of juice. I'm going to send you one of these because this makes it way easier to fill this thing. It's got markings on it so you can see exactly where 2 milliliters is. So what you're going to do for the juice for this mod that I send you, after I send it to you, what you're going to want to do is actually take a pair of scissors and cut off this whole tip just as much as you can. Just put the scissors right here and clip. As low as you can go, just clip. And that's going to let you be able to put this thing into the bottle. So whenever that thing's almost empty, you just put this in the bottle, suck out 2 mils, and then whenever you go to fill it, you don't want to hover this over the top. You don't want to barely put it in the hole. You want to put it all as far down as you can, and then you just squeeze and you can watch it fill up right here. Don't overfill it. Unlike the AO, you fill it up all the way, not halfway. So just squeeze it and it'll get full, and then take it out, put that on there, and you're good to go. And again, just like every other e-cig on the planet, whenever you do that with a new one, you want to let it sit for 5-10 minutes. Now one thing I do remember when I first got this thing and the last time I changed the coiled tank thing, the first 10 minutes of this thing sucks. There's no flavor, it barely hits, it doesn't give you a throat hit, it's a temperature controlled device, which is something you're not used to because that device isn't. So it takes a minute for it to break in that wire. So the first, like 10, 15, maybe even 20 hits of this thing sucks. It feels like nothing's happening. It's like hitting air with no flavor. But it will break in and it will consecutively continue to get better, so just trust me. But since I am, well, that's not going to happen because I'm sending you mine that's already being used, so it already hits just fine. Sorry, I'm not used to it. But if you do decide you like it, whenever you order more of the chamber things, just note that the new one will feel like absolutely nothing for a minute. I think that's it. Oh yeah, when you do order a new one, if you do order new ones, if you like it, there's going to be a plastic stopper right here in the airflow, and there's going to be a plastic stopper right here in the mouthpiece when you get it. Just take those out and throw them away. There'll also be stickers on this side and on this side. They might look pretty, but you want to take them off because if you keep them on, you're unable to see the liquid inside of there. So take that sticker off, take that sticker off, take that plastic piece off, and take that plastic piece off. And I think after the third take, I've gotten everything covered. I'm going to send you 2 juices, one for your AIO, one for this thing. I'm going to send you this thing, and I'm going to send you this thing. And I think you should be good. I'm not making a 4th take, so if I've left something else, I'll just message you.